tuned for a message from the God.
Number 5%, not a 10% amazing.
The real, yo.
I have more respect for a man who lets me know where he stands, even if he's wrong, than the one who comes up like an angel and is nothing but a devil.
The real, yo.
Number 5%, not a 10% amazing. Peace and blessings to Allah's mighty 5% nation, the gods and earth, to all the human families on the planet Earth. We bid you in love, peace, and happiness. High salute. I am DJ KY's Allah, aka Kato, the Black Superhero. Welcome to another exciting and explosive episode of Real2reel360. All right, we're going to jump right into it because I'm ready to hear this story, this journey from this incredible songstress, instrumentalist. And that's all I'm going to say for right there, guys. I got to hold my peace for the rest of it. But anyway, let me bring on my co-host with the most, man, my brother in God. We're going to do this right here. Mr. PhD's in the building. You ready, fam? Let's go get him, killer. Got to bring up the music. Cue.
Am I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Sure enough.
Well, who am I?
Joshua
Who am I?
Joshua
I can't hear you.
Joshua Mr. PhD.
Peace to all our followers, likers, and subscribers. We locked and loaded tonight, man. We down in the sip.
I'm in the
Nothing
sip.
like it, man. I'm telling
We're in
you.
the sip.
We in the sip. And there's no other place I'd rather be right now than here on Real2reel360.
Yeah. Look at you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ain't gonna tell no lies. Ain't no lies to be told. Ain't no lies to be told.
We ain't throwing no stones tonight.
We ain't throwing no stones tonight. Trust me, do it. Ain't throwing no stones tonight. But I tell you what, it's gonna go down tonight. We got this young lady, man. She's a Southern soul singer, up and coming, just starting, and I could see a bright future for her because she has a total package with her. So we're gonna bring her in right now, the one and only, Miss Kiara Jade. Good evening. Good evening. How are you?
I'm blessed, highly favored. I won't complain. How about y'all?
Oh man,
we good. We good in here.
Yeah, we good now.
I'm
Got my water. I got my water. I'm under control.
Y'all done pulled into the church I love.
That's it. Got me a Powerade. Got me a Powerade. I need some refreshments.
Can I get a refill?
That's it over here. You know what I'm saying? This right here, boy, is something serious.
How you
Kiara? Oh, sorry, Kiara. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to all our followers, likers, and subscribers? Let them know who Kiara Jade is and where you're from.
Okay. Well, I'm Kiara Jade. I am a singer. I am a pianist. I am a mother. I'll be 27 years old next month, actually. I have a farm, so we have horses, we have cows, we have chicken houses, we have a fish farm. So we're in the agricultural business. I started doing music when I was about 3-4 years old, playing the piano, and I made my first record, Truck Stop Love, in August. I grew up in the church house. My grandfather is a pastor, so I was always in church singing and playing the piano through youth choir and stuff. So the passion for music has always been there, but what made me just jump out and start doing music, I didn't want my talents to go to waste. My grandmother always told me that if God gave you something, then he can take it away. And I knew my voice was something that was very beautiful to the ones that was around me. So I didn't want that to go to waste.
All right now.
She said a ranch, a whole farm.
A whole farm,
yeah.
a ranch.
Girl in real life, baby.
Yeah.
That's it. She's not playing country.
Oh,
She's not playing country.
she ain't playing at all.
You know what I'm saying? But with musically, and salute on you being a mom, you know what I mean, because that's a great thing. musically, who was some of your inspirations, individuals that you listened to coming up?
Individuals that I listened to coming up, Bobby Womack, Teddy Pendergrass, Stevie Wonder, the Jackson Five, the Gap Band. There's a lot of older artists I grew up listening to around the 60s, 70s, 80s era. That's
Mm-hmm.
like the era of music that I really, really love.
Mm.
Okay.
Yeah, because you saying a lot of older artists, and being, at a tender age of 27, those artists did open a lot of doors for people, and for them to still have impact on artists today is amazing, and it speaks a lot about them, and it speaks a lot about you as a artist, to understand quality of music.
Mhm.
Now, growing up in the church, right? Were you ever like in talent shows at school and things like that? Did you ever have like a group that you was a part of that used to just sing?
I was actually the loner in school. I was always to myself, so no, I never joined any type of talent shows or anything like that. The only thing that I really was active in was sports, so
Mm-hmm.
basketball, baseball, boxing, karate, things
Oh,
like
back up. You said boxer.
Yeah, yeah.
that.
You didn't get hit in the face.
Yeah. So yeah, my mom, she actually made us do boxing in school because she said that it was going to be another form of conditioning for us. So
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Okay.
great. I enjoyed it.
Okay. Okay. You enjoyed it.
Now, when I was at church, now I was very, very involved with the church. So whenever we went to singing conventions, I
Hmm.
guess you can call that a form of a talent show because the choirs would have to compete, and I was one of the lead singers. So yeah, we would compete in church conventions.
Now, with that, it's an interesting correlation to uh, gospel and southern soul, blues and southern soul, or what have you, where there's a lot of people who would say, they come from quartet singing, or they came from doing some form of gospel singing. Is that, saying, really what pushed you? Because to become a southern soul or soul singer coming out of the church is kind of different, especially in a lot of churches it's frowned on for secular music. So is that, what pushed you to go into southern soul and not gospel?
Um, well, fun fact, I actually don't consider myself to be, a Southern Soul artist. I feel like when I say that for myself,
Hmm.
I'm placing myself inside of a box with just Southern Soul. When in actuality, I am, dibbling and dabbling in gospel and R&B as well.
Hmm.
So I don't really just consider myself a Southern Soul artist. Um, Gospel did push me into doing Southern Soul.
Hmm.
I feel like there is a difference, but what you can't take away from the both is the feeling, the spirit, the soul inside of both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I feel like you can't take that away from either one, whichever way you go.
Understood. Understood.
All right.
Now,
It's a soul artist.
soul artist.
Yeah.
Soul artist.
Yep.
Mhm.
Now, being growing up in the set, how has music influenced you? You know what I'm saying, to be the artist you are today.
Music has influenced me to be the artist that I am today. Because of my upbringing, I would say that had the most influence. Being around a lot of older people in my generation, seeing a lot of things that I saw, the way I was raised, like the struggle, the culture of the South, it all shaped me and molded me to be able to want to tell my truth and not want to steer away from that. I know a lot of people my age, they want to hop on, you know, trends or like waves or whatever's going on today. And truth be told, I did try that, but it just didn't feel real and authentic to me. I wanted to be able to tell my life story and my experiences because I knew a lot of people would relate to that.
You have any siblings?
I do. I have 5 siblings. I'm the oldest.
You the oldest?
Yep.
Oh, she had to box them down, man. That's what it was.
Hey, and being back on the ranches in the woods, and ain't nobody stopping it. Ain't nobody stopping what's going on back there.
Man.
That's private property. They can't come back there.
Oh yeah.
So let me ask you this, because I can relate. Coming from a strong religion background, all right, the do's and the don'ts, the ups, the downs, the good and the bads about it. Do you feel it's part of your core that guides you into the music industry itself from your upbringing?
Yeah, I feel like that. I've been running away from I've actually been running away from doing music for a very, very long time. And it wasn't more so people that was telling me. I have a real good spiritual connection with God, and every time I would pray about, you know, what I should do or, you know, what I should be doing right now, He would always lead me back to music, lead me back to singing in some form of fashion. So, yeah, I felt deep in my core this was something that I needed to do.
Okay.
Now, when it came to the music, what was it like for you to make your very first song? What was that experience like to be in the studio, picking out the track, putting pen to paper? What was that experience like for you?
Man, when I tell you, it was so scary. It was real scary because I'm a very shy person. What people don't know about me, so it was like my very first step of stepping out of my shell and showing people who I really am. So, my producer for Truck Stop Love, Heartbeats, out of Hattiesburg, Mississippi, he was just sitting there, you know, going over some tracks or whatever, and he actually was the first one that was been trying to get me to do music for about 2-3 years now. So the first track that we picked out, I was like, yeah, like that's the one. As soon as I heard Truck Stop Love, and for weeks I didn't know what I wanted to write about. I didn't know how I wanted to start it from the hook or whatever, the verses. But the day I had to go to the studio, I actually wrote Truck Stop Love on the way to the studio driving in my car, just sitting there writing everything before I stepped in. As soon as I walked in, he was like, "You ready?" I said, "Yep, let's get it." And we recorded Truck Stop Love, and it was, it felt good. I felt accomplished.
Mm-hmm. Now, who taught you how to write music? Because you have a musical background, you read, obviously read because you play the piano, and you read. What was your upbringing like, for as that is concerned? Who taught you how to play the piano, and who taught you how to read music?
Okay. As far as writing music, to answer your first question, no one taught me how to write music. I've always been into poetry. I've always been into classical music and jazz. So I've always just had a ear for, you know, music. As far as who taught me how to play the piano, I can't really recall her name, but I started taking piano lessons when I was about 3-4 years old. And I stopped taking lessons when I was about 7 to 8, and I started playing by ear.
Now, so you're very eclectic when it comes down to it. The being able to write, being able to read music, being a musician as a whole. Which one are you more passionate about? Is it being a musician or being an artist? It looks like
I
it's
don't
both.
know.
It looks like it's both.
Yeah, I don't know how to separate the two.
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like both of it is a form of art.
Mm-hmm.
So either way, I'm happy about making the instrumental backgrounds, and then I'm happy about just forming it and putting it all together. So I can't just separate it because you know what I'm saying.
Right. Definitely, I understand.
Oh
But
yeah.
I saw a video of you performing, right?
Hmm.
I think that's your. I don't want to say your homegirl, your sister. I don't want to, say mess it up or what have you. You know what I mean? But you was killing it. Had your little two step together. Where do your stage presence come from?
My stage presence.
Mm-hmm.
Um, actually a very transparent moment right now. I'm actually still working, on my stage presence because, like I said, I'm very shy. I'm a shy person.
Mm-hmm.
So I can go back and look at the first clips of when I did first perform, and then look at that clip and say, "Oh, like I made a big difference of coming out of my shell."
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm more excited to keep studying and keep rehearsing. So the next time I'm really bursting out of my shell. So I really do appreciate that. You complimented me on that performance. I really do appreciate that.
Definitely. Because it didn't seem shy. You know what I'm saying? But it did seem like at some point you was like having an out of body experience because you was doing your thing without even really paying attention to your partner. Because I think she was trying to edge you on or hype you up, and you was just in your own zone. Is that the way you are when it comes down to music? You fall into your own zone.
Yes, like even if it's not my own music, like I said, I just love music. Like I can just hear an instrumental. I can hear some jazz beats, and I just sit there and doze off and just go into my own mystical world. Like
Mhm.
music just puts me in a trance. Like it can turn a bad day into a good one. Like that's how much I love music.
I tell you, it's one of those things that are a blessing for all. You know, what I'm saying that is involved in the music. It's therapy for a lot because a lot of times people have been through things, so music helped them out going forward. Now, also too, I want to give a shout out to my man, old square over there, DJ Rock in the building. DJ Rock
Woo!
in the building. I got to give, I got to give it to my brother, man. He stopped the train for me tonight. My brother stopped the train for me tonight. You understand me? And he don't normally stop the train for nobody. Trader Joker's in here tonight. You know what I'm saying? The Queen Lady Shay out of Houston, Texas is in the building. You know what I mean? Like Trader the Joker is one of the great producers in Mississippi or in Southern Soul. So you might need to hook up with him when you get an opportunity.
Okay, for
Yes, sir.
sure.
No question. He does phenomenal productions, mixing, mastering, you know what I mean? He does it all. Been in the game for over 20 years. So it's definitely somebody you wanna connect with. Him, Tony T, right there. I mean, they definitely do their thing. Not to knock the brother who did Truck Stop Love, because he put his foot in that.
Oh no,
And
for
his
sure. I'm always looking to connect with great artists and great people.
and the sound for Truck Stop Love is so different than the average Southern Soul record.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What was it about that track that you wanted to work with?
Um, I don't know. Honestly, when I heard the track versus
Mm-hmm.
the other ones, I really didn't want to do like a trail ride stepping beat.
Mm-hmm.
Not knocking those who are making those. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
saying for my first one,
Mm-hmm.
I was just not feeling it. And I was like, man, like I don't know, just keep playing them. When I heard Truck Stop Love, it was like, man, like this feels like I'm singing from the soul. This feels like the beat is like it's really speaking to me. So when
Mm-hmm.
something is speaking to me in that form of a way, once I feel it in my chest, I know I need to go that direction.
Most definitely. And I tell you, I appreciate the opportunity to have you on tonight because I feel like, you are a hidden jewel. that a lot of people have yet to really discover. And for some reason or another, you came on my radar. And I think that was a blessing in disguise, because I think I saw you, like I said, I saw the video. And then I started seeing more videos. I said, okay, there's something there. So we're going to get off into Truck Stop Love. And then we're going to come back a little bit more for a little bit more of this Q&A that we got going on now. And where we at here?
And I thank you all for having me as well. It's also a blessing to be here amongst you all.
Man, listen, we finna cut up in about 2 minutes. And you know that right now.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Ladies, it's Big Mama.
It's Big Mama.
You can check his oil, keep his wheels greased, and still end up broke down on the side of love. Some men ain't trying to part, they just passing through. That's that truck stop love. That's that truck stop love. Ooh, baby, you got yourself a heavy load. When you're back in town, hold it in the road. He packed my heart and took the pieces, driving down 49. He texted me good morning, but that was our last goodbye. You bring me trust and love. You only roll through when you need a touch. You bring me trust and love. You only roll through when you need a touch. If I had strength to turn the page, it wouldn't even matter. I choose to stay. He poured me pain, I take a sip. Same old route, just a different trip. Ran out of fuel at the truck stop love. But you only pull over for a quick fill up. Your truck right now diesel, yeah, but your heart's on empty. So tell the dispatcher, 10-4, I'm on another way. You bring me trust and love. At the truck stop love. You only roll through when you need a touch. You only passing by. You bring me trust and love. Truck stop love. You only roll through when you need a touch. Ladies, I know what I said. I swore I was done, but that's my man, and I'm riding with him every time.
Ooh, okay.
Hey.
What you think? Should we put the rewind selector on here one time? Huh? Should we put it in reverse one time? One time. Yeah.
Ladies, it's Big Mama.
Big Mama.
You can check his oil, keep his wheels greased, and still end up broke down on the side of love. Some men ain't trying to part, they just passing through. That's that truck stop love. That's that truck stop love. Ooh, baby, you got yourself a heavy load. When you're back in town, hold it in the road. He packed my heart and took the pieces, driving down 49. He texted me good morning, but that was our last goodbye. You bring me trust and love. You only roll through when you need a touch. You bring me trust of love. You only roll through when you need a touch. If I had strength to turn the page, it wouldn't even matter. I choose to stay. He poured me pain. I take a sip. Same old round, just a different trip. Ran out of fuel at the truck stop, love. But you only pull over for a quick fill up. Your truck right now diesel, yeah, but your heart's on empty. So tell the dispatcher 10-4, I'm going another way. You bring me trust of love. At the truck stop, love. You only roll through when you need a touch. You only passing by. You bring me trust of love. Truck stop, love. You only roll through when you need a touch. Ladies, I know what I said. I swore I was done, but that's my man, and I'm riding with him every time.
The truck stop love over here.
Stop love.
Now, who has been the most influential in your life since you've been in music?
Musical wise, or you mean personally?
Musically. Yes, musically.
Oh, well, I'm not even gonna sit here and lie. As much as I love all those older artists, want to keep it real. Beyonce and Chris Brown have had like the biggest impact. The biggest. Beyonce and Chris Brown.
What was it about those two artists that leave that type of impression?
Their work ethic. Chris Brown. I've been a Chris Brown fan since I was in elementary school, but I think the biggest thing that stood out to me, and still to this day, everyone knows what happened with Chris Brown. Everyone knows his story about what happened. And to this day, he still prevails. He still is like, reign the today he's the king of R&B for our generation. He is. Beyonce's work ethic is phenomenal. Like I've watched a lot of her documentaries and just seeing a lot of things that she has pushed through, like within the music industry and like within her personal life. It just inspires me. Like coming from a small town, like just like them, it doesn't matter who you are, what you look like. You can make something out of yourself, even if it's not music. Like you can always make something out of yourself as long as you keep the Lord first and you keep putting the work behind it.
Most definitely. As long as you keep pushing yourself, as long as you keep taking yourself to the next level, as long as you are proving to yourself. A lot of times, artists put more pressure on themselves for outside approval. But one thing that I've learned over a period of time is if a person have more value in your life than you do, then you already lost. So we have to always remember that. And then how to invest in yourself. Always investing in yourself, making sure that you're doing what's needed to be done to be successful on your end. These are some of the things that we like to make sure or we talk to artists about is not just singing and performing, but understanding their business going forward, understanding the business so you don't get messed over or messed around. Now, the first time that you performed outside of the church, because see, when you're in church, you're in there with your family. Everybody in there going, take your time, take your time, take your time.
Take your time, baby.
Take
Go
your
ahead,
time.
baby.
Go ahead. Take your time. Take your time. But when you at the spot at a venue, they want you to hurry up. They want to hear you blow. They want to hear you give it up. So it's two different things right there. What was that feeling the first time you performed? Was you nervous? How did you get over the anxiety or nervousness that you was having at that moment?
I was actually terrified. So the first time that I was supposed to perform, it wasn't a paid booking. It was kind of like, a friend doing me a favor, like, hey, just come out, try it, or a little practice run just to see how you do. And I drove 4 hours away all the way to Louisiana. And I got physically sick before I could even enter the building, seeing all those people. I got in my car after having a panic attack and I drove 4 hours back home. So the first time that I did actually get out to perform, I was still terrified. I was still nervous, but then I was just like, if this is something I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have to eventually face my fears and just hurry up and get over it. So I did jump out there, and I'm not gonna lie, I did terrible. I'm patting myself on the back for still getting out there and being brave enough to perform. But I did terrible. So I see the difference in my first performance and now.
That's artist development mode. You know what I mean? That's what that is. You know what I mean? You didn't do terrible because you learned from it. See, that's one thing that I'm going to say to you, and I'm going to say to you and any other artist. You never do terrible. You learn from it. You start learning your artist development. That's when you start practicing more on your routine, your delivery, you know what I'm saying? Being in front of people, doing that type of situation. Now, going forward, what are some of the things that you do to ease your anxieties?
I'm going forward. What I started doing, I always pray, but I started doing it like before performances, before I get in the car to go drive somewhere. Even if I have to repeatedly like just keep talking to Jesus before I even touch the mic, even if I have to keep talking to him while I have the mic in my hand, I just keep that comfort of him with me. And I actually have like this pendant that actually has like a mustard seed like inside of it. So I keep that inside my pocket like whenever I'm performing and stuff, just so I can have it next to me. So
Okay. But I just want to know, you know what I'm saying? You've been over there to Louisiana. Red Boy, what's going on with you? You know what I'm saying? Big Cuddy, what's going on with you? They in the building, Mississippi.
what's going to go down that Shirley May house? The big city.
Oh yeah, she from the SIP. Yeah. She from the SIP. You know what I'm saying? Because I like I said, I'm finna ask you one question. I'm finna ask you. You know what I'm saying? Because you was over there kind of quiet a little bit. You were looking, looking a little bit like over there and over there. And I just wanted to know one question. You know what I'm saying? Just one question. If you don't mind answering it for me. Where the hell you been?
Being produced by Big Cuddy.
Tell me where you at, baby, where you been? Don't tell me you've been out with your friends. Caught your phone at midnight, ain't respond to daylight. Said you were sleeping, but who were you beside? I called your phone, voicemail again. Texting you crazy, can't even spell what I'm sending. Said you was headed to the juke joint, just you and the guys. But I've never seen the juke joint stay open after 5. Your clothes and shoes are sitting right on the curb. Sleeping can call your sister. You can call the preacher. Whoever's gotta pull up and get you. You was never bigger than the program. Had to cut you loose, had to show you just who I am. Big mama don't play, and I'm having my way. Don't get it twisted, I can have a new man today. Tell me where you at, baby, where you been? Don't tell me you've been out with your friends. Called your phone at midnight, ain't respond to daylight. Said you were sleeping, but who were you beside? Tell me where you at, baby, where you been? Don't tell me you've been out with your friends. Called your phone at midnight, ain't respond to daylight. Said you were sleeping, but who were you beside?
Don't do me like that. 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 Don't threaten me with a good time. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Where you been, honey? Where you
understand me?
at? Where
Gonna
you been?
That's it. That's it. Now, eventually I get back there, but I'm telling you,
Tell me where you at,
when I'm gone,
baby, where you
I'll be back.
Don't tell me you've been out with your friends. Called your phone at midnight, ain't respond to daylight. Said you were sleeping, but who were you beside? I called your phone, voicemail again. Texting you crazy, can't even spell what I'm sending. Said you was headed to the juke joint, just you and the guys. But I never seen the juke joint stay open after 5. Your clothes and shoes are sitting right on the curb. Sleeping with the devil, you're bound to get burned. Tell me where you at, baby, where you been? Don't tell me you've been out with your friends. Called your phone at midnight, ain't respond to daylight. You were sleeping, but who were you beside? You can call your mama, you can call your sister, you can call the preacher. Whoever's gotta pull up and get you. You was never bigger than the program. Had to cut you loose, had to show you just who I am. Big mama don't play, and I'm having my way. Don't get it twisted, I can have a new man today. Tell me where you at, baby, where you been? Don't tell me you've been out with your friends. Called your phone at midnight, ain't respond to daylight. Said you were sleeping, but who were you beside? Tell me where you at, baby, where you been? Don't tell me you've been out with your friends. Called your phone at midnight, ain't respond to daylight. Said you were sleeping, but who were you beside?
Man, listen. I hope he wasn't out there giving away that.
Shout out to Big Cuddy.
Yes, sir. Shout out Big Cuddy in the building. Hope he wasn't out there giving that truck stop love. You know, this is kind of hard to do. Shout out to my boy DJ Dre Cope in the building. DJ Dre Cope for Rock the Block DJs. Oh, look at Miss Miles in here. Red Boy, JL Thompson in the building. Man, Mississippi just fall off in here, man. It's just
they go. That's one thing I love about Mississippi. Mississippi knows love. We know love. I love it. What's up, y'all?
Yes, definitely. If you say you from this, look at the hater. You see the hater in the corner. The hater in the corner.
Ah!
You say something?
Hit dogs holler. That's all they say. It's hit dogs holler. as a young artist, what are some of the goals that you're looking to accomplish while in the music industry?
Touch a lot of more people. Reach a lot of more people spiritually. All my songs on all my music, they have meaning behind it. I've had a lot of people come to me online and in person to tell me that, truck stop love, touch them in some type of form of way. And I love stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's not gospel, at the moment, I feel like that I can reach out and touch people with my voice. So that's the main thing I want to do is reach out and touch more people in a more positive way. Um, I want to work with a lot of the artists that I do look up to. Cicely Wilburn, Westlove. King George is my favorite. I love King George. Frank Johnson, LJ Echols, Judy Jones, a lot of the greats.
Yeah, definitely. You named a list of greats right there. But I can see you at the top of that list eventually coming soon as well.
The Lord says the same.
You know what I mean? I tell you, it's definitely a beautiful situation and thankful for that. Now, what can we expect musically next from Miss Kiara J? As you say, Big Mama, the Big Mama.
Mama. Well, I am working on an EP at the moment. I'm working on another track with Big Cuddy at Shirley Mae's house. And I'm also working on another track with Heartbeats, Otis Hinton out of Hattiesburg, Mississippi as well. So you can expect more music, more truck stop love, maybe more where you been, maybe something different. You never know. I'm a person, I don't like to stay in one box with myself. You know what I'm saying? I like to really make art. You know what I'm saying? So you never know what to expect from Kiara Jade. I just hope you love it.
I think she has another hidden talent that she ain't talking about.
I have a lot of talent. I have lots of talents.
She's quite the comedian.
Yeah.
I'm saying she's quite the comedian. These the skits and stuff I've been seeing.
Yeah, you saw that, right?
Yeah.
But she bypassed
but
that.
She's shy. But she's
shy. But she does the comedian.
She ain't shy when that camera say action. She ain't shy.
Not at all. Did you see when her songs was playing? She was in her Destiny Child moment.
Oh yeah.
She was just
because where you at? Where you been? I'm tired of asking where you at and where you been. It's been got serious.
They got serious.
Yes.
Oh.
Hey,
Dre.
Stop love waiting too doggone long.
Dre, it done got serious in here, Dre. Dre, Red Boy. Dre Boy said he was at the drinking hole. That's where he was at. He was at the drinking hole. Tell him. At the drinking hole, he said he be where he at.
Now did you let the mailman bitches to the doorstep?
Hold on now.
Now did you let the mailman bitches to the doorstep?
They delivering all weather. I used to I was a mailman.
Hey, Fat Daddy said the mailman be delivering on Sunday sometime.
Yes, don't be surprised if your stuff and the mailman is sitting outside on Sunday.
Oh man, this is funny.
Who said that?
You see her? Oh no, she did not. But Kiara, I want to thank you. I want to give you an opportunity now to give your shout outs to people. Tell people how they can follow you, how they can get you booked for shows. That's what I'm saying, and also too, where the next time they can see you perform.
Okay. So again, I want to thank y'all, Real2reel, for having me. I really enjoyed myself. You really know how to make a Southern gal from the SIP feel welcome on your show.
Always.
find me on Facebook, Kiara Jade. You can find me on Instagram, Kiara J Music. You can find me on TikTok, Kiara J Music. Both Truck Stop Love and Where You Been are on all streaming platforms. The next place that I will be in Indianola, Mississippi. I will be performing with Columbus Toy, Lady Red, and other great artists that I cannot recall at the moment. So please forgive me. But that will be October the 4th at the BB King Museum. So that will be the next place that I will be performing. And again, I want to give a big shout out to Big Cuddy and Heartbeats for helping me and giving me great tracks to work with and being there for me.
Tell them how they can get you booked for shows.
I'm so sorry. Okay, y'all can get me booked for shows by calling or texting 737-222-0158. Again, that's 737-222-0158. Or email kiarajmusic@gmail.com.
And only taking serious inquiries.
Only taking serious inquiries only, please, y'all.
Yeah, those who need to stay away, 777-9311. There you go.
That's it. That's it. I want to thank all those who tuned in from Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I want to thank GC Radio for helping us stream this show in 130 countries. 82.3 Columbus, Ohio, PUSO. Thank you for allowing this to be part of the morning show. And Third Coast Society TV, as well as Fire Sun Network Television. Thank y'all so much for y'all support. And Kiara J, anytime that you need anything from us, any help, promotion, anything, just hit us up or hit me up or whatever. And
just pick us up at the next truck stop.
Yeah. We'll be at the next truck stop.
I do have something to say before I do exit the building, though. Y'all might
say what?
M-I, quick letter I, I.
Oh, it's time to go.
Mississippi Fried Friday.
There it is.
Everything was fine up until that part. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Ain't nothing to be sorry about. You did right.
No, she didn't. Oh no.
Yes, she did. Now take us up out of here, Kay.
She done ended the show better than I did. Now go on. But on the real, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to Real2reel360 with our special guest, the one and only Miss Kiara Jade. Hey, listen, she has a bright future. Y'all make sure you support this young sister, may help music go national, international, worldwide, and start booking this young lady, man, so she can climb and eat and do the right thing. Like my brother said, listen, you ain't got a home away from home, but being that you from Mississippi, I might give you a cornerstone in our pocket, but you got a home right here.
I appreciate that. Anyway, I'll take what I can get.
Drake said he at the truck stop right now. They no love in here.
Amen.
Hey. You better watch them night loves, boy. Them night owls is out.
The lot lizards.
The lot lizards. They in the daytime too. Now take us out of here.
Hey, them black geckos. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we out of here like last year, man. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. We got to go. Kiara, take care of yourself and bless you on your birthday coming up. And everything, and bless your child and all that, and stay blessed.
Thank you.
All right. We're gonna pull you in the back.
Okay.
Mr. PhD.
What?
On our next show upcoming. Up and coming artist for the next show. You want to let the people know?
Not tonight.
All right.
Not tonight.
I'm K-Wise. I'm the DJ like no other. My brother, man. Joshua Miller, aka Mr. PhD. Who?
Himself.
That fool. All right, y'all. We'll see you when we see y'all, man. Y'all maintain and stay up, man. God say peace.
Peace.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, we starting to come to the end of the show. Right now, I want to take the time out and thank our guests for coming on. Also, too, we want to make sure that y'all listening and subscribing and tell a friend and keep sharing because we're going to keep bringing y'all the real content. You know what I mean? So, DJ K-Wise, my brother, take us up out of here, son. Peace.
I want to give a big shout out to the nation of gods and earth. To all the human families of the planet Earth, I say peace. But to our subscribers, those who continue to watch and listen to the show each and every time we come on, I give a big shout out of love, peace, and happiness. To be the man, woman, and child of the you and I verse. It's time for us to disperse. We bring the best, not the worst. We thank you once again for tuning in to the Real 360. Bring a friend to hit that like and subscribe so we continue to grow to bring more knowledge and wisdom to you.